3, 2, 1. And hello, Internet and fantasy football loving world. This is Fantasy Football Fiesta, the best fantasy football podcast on earth with the word Fiesta in the title, and me hosting. I am your host, Tarnell Mims. You can reach me at a bowl of Tarnell on the Instagram and the tweets. Here we are wrapping up the 2016 season and talking a little bit of postseason predictions for the actual NFL. With me are my two guests as always, or guests, well, co-hosts, Aaron and Jason. Guys, introduce yourselves. Aaron, go first.
What's up, everybody? Hi, man. Dion. I'm the resident Broncos fan. And, Twitter. You can hit me up on a bowl of Aaron. Like I said, I'm a Broncos fan. This season's over. It's dead to me. That's it. We're moving on.
Such high hope.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you know, shit can happen.
Yeah, this guy was talking Super Bowl, talking so much shit for so long, and now it's like, blah, 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 it's dead. Oh, sorry.
Sounds like all my
Next
Raiders
year.
fan friends.
Right? I don't know. We still finished 9-7. It's not like it's that unsuccessful, but it's not that successful. What do people even do now when their teams aren't in the Super Bowl or in the playoffs? I don't even know how to feel.
They go and drink and root against other teams.
Yeah, basically. All right. Jason, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Jason here. Charger fan. Got rid of Mike McCoy. Thank God. Let's find a new fucking coach. You can find me at SD Charger FN96. You can pound that FF Fiesta. Reach us, talk to us, tweet us, give us some fucking money. Do all that shit, right? Have a good time.
I like that last one.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, we got that. We got a bit of fire to talk about everything else. Just as you know, this is probably our last show. Time to wrap this all up.
Season finale.
That's right. Woo! Oh, yeah. Happy New Year to all you guys. I don't know when it's appropriate to stop saying it, but, it's been 3 days, but we haven't seen you since the weekend. So, there it is. Happy New Year. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So, with that being said, let's take
New Year's shot.
Our New Year's shot. Our introductory shot for the day. Oh, wait. Who's this? Woo, Green Bay. That's right. Let's talk it. Fiesta.
Oops.
Yes.
There you go.
All right.
Going down.
So good when it hits your lips.
That's right. I want mine to attack the cold that's in me. All right.
Yeah, I'm fighting a little bit of that myself.
Yeah, I'm very under the weather. So my excitement's not up there. It's only because I'm fighting illness. All right. So fantasy football has kind of ended officially now. Even if you have one of those 17, those guys go into week 17, well, now it's totally over. But we had some interesting stuff happen over the week. Everyone got fired. I think the most interesting firing of all the firings has to be Chip Kelly. Only because...
That's pretty fucking fast.
Exactly. It was only a year in. Now, I don't know what he was expecting, but you got to give guys... I say you got to give coaches about 2 to 3 years, maybe even 4, to got to get their system in, get their people in, get everyone to get the buy-in on all the players, and make something happen to make a difference. 1 year and expecting this huge turnaround, I feel like there's something else that wasn't there. I don't think it was simply because, they didn't have a winning season. I think there had to be some personality clashes at some point or another. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I think it really was. There was something not working there, and so the owner's like, yep, clean house. Did you hear, though, the funny thing that one of the reporters was asking why the owner shouldn't be dismissed, and the owner kind of responded back like, "I'm the owner. How would you, you don't dismiss me? Like what? How would you get rid of me?
I run this shit, bitch.
Yeah,
you're in my house,
right? It's like as a beat writer for the for one of the teams, being an owner. But would you not know who the guy was? Like, were you new? Was that your first assignment? How do you not know that that you're talking to the owner right now of the team?
Oh, I didn't even get that. They didn't realize that it was him? That's stupid.
Yeah, they asked. Why else would you ask? Why not dismiss you? Like, how would you? This is me. I own this. Like it's the most is an insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
I would have fired that reporter.
Right?
You're never allowed back in here again.
Yeah, you're not doing this again. Hell no.
Yeah, you're done.
But as it is, we had some people playing upset. Good job to Denver for destroying Matt McGloin, and now they're down to the third string quarterback. Oh, I can't wait to see all my Raiders fans at work. Well, at least there's a specific one that keeps they're all jumping for joy. And now you're down to string number 3, and you're playing at Houston. Now I know you beat Houston early this year in Mexico, but I have a feeling this is going to be
that one
quite
was pretty
different.
sketchy too.
It was sketchy, and they also had lasers going into Brock Osweiler's eyes. So let's see what happens this week.
Take it easy, Raider fans.
The one game I wanted
seriously.
the Chargers to lose was this week against the Chiefs. That took the Chiefs to number 2 and the Raiders to number 5 in the seeding.
Yeah, which is pretty damn funny. They lost their bye, and now that rookie quarterback's got to make his NFL debut in a playoff game. That's
Yeah.
That's awesome. And it was so weird seeing that. I was at work, and then I'm about to leave I was off actually. I went to go check out the game real quick. I see Chiefs driving down. I'm like, oh yeah, look at this. Ooh man, this is getting interesting. They're either gonna blow this wide open or they're not. And all of a sudden, bam! Melvin Ingram tip, a die, catches, bam, right back, 90 yards, touchdown. I'm like, ooh, a game. This is good. 2017. By the time I get home, that was just it was just like wah, wah, wah. They just undid that whole thing. It was totally sad. But that's fine. Giants did me a favor. So I guarantee we were in the playoffs because they went and beat Washington. Thank you very much for that, Giants. However, work wasn't done for us. We had to sit there and still take care of our house to make sure we could host a playoff game, and we sure did do that. Went into Detroit. Didn't even need anything controversial. Just went in there, just took care of business and won. And here we are, NFC champs again. Going to host the Giants, which should win, but
we've been here before.
We've been here before with Giants going into the Green Bay and doing what they shouldn't be doing. So, that should be an interesting game. Atlanta, I feel, is the one team on the NFC no one's talking about. And I think Atlanta is going to make a lot more noise and do a lot more damage than people think.
Mm-hmm.
The other
I would
NFC
say
game,
nobody's talking about them. They've just been consistently good, so it's like there's not much more to talk about.
well, I mean, in contrast, in comparison, like we were talking about in one of the other chats yesterday, actually, I think it was.
Oh, the whole Cowboys thing? Yeah, well,
There's so much thing
you get
about
paid like $5 every time you say Cowboys.
Right. So it's like, yes, the Cowboys have been consistently good, but they keep talking about the Cowboys as opposed to, people occasionally mention Matt Ryan, the MVP, and mention Matty Ice, but there's not a whole lot of huge Atlanta talk. I'm sure now if we were down in Atlanta, I'm sure there'd be a vast difference if we were in the South. But being on the West Coast, I'm sure the East Coast, no one's really wanting to talk about Atlanta, and I think Atlanta's going to make enough noise. Detroit going to Seattle is going to be interesting because Seattle's
pretty gimped right now, and without was it Earl Thomas that went down with the injury?
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that I think without him, suddenly shit started falling apart.
Well, they got the Seattle thing going for them in Seattle, and look, I just saw they signed Devin Hester. So we'll see how that helps them in the special teams.
Man, isn't he like 80 years old now?
Yeah, and he still returns touchdowns.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so there's that. You have that matchup going on. I feel like Detroit could clip them. I feel like that may be on the NFC side. Like, I feel like this weekend, like all home teams are going to win, but except for one.
Pretty fair.
And I feel like that might be the one that doesn't win. You also got the Dolphins at Pittsburgh. However, they beat them earlier this year. I don't know if they'll beat them twice, especially in Pittsburgh.
They don't have Tannehill anymore. They've got what's his name, Moore. So
Matt Moore. And I feel like they're not going to win that one. The other one, of course, we said it was Raiders at Houston, and as much as we talk shit about Osweiler, I feel like Houston is going to handle this one. I just feel like the Raiders' offense isn't going to be enough.
Yeah, I tend to agree with the rookie quarterback. I don't think.
Do we know
like
that
a prolific running game?
Maybe. Do we know if Matt McGloin is he definitely out? Like I haven't heard what happened.
I heard they announced that Knucklefutz is going to be the starter.
Was it like
they
Connor
just signed
or what
somebody?
his
They
name?
just signed a free agent, but I forgot who it was.
Let's consult the Googles.
Not that free agent's going to start anyway, but yeah, I'm sure that third stringer is going to start.
But yeah, go ahead and check that out.
See. Yeah, I'm digging through it. See what Adam Schefter has to say.
Connor Cook. Oh man, that's gonna be great. Hey, guess
Rookie.
what?
Watch him be fucking amazing. That would be. I don't know if awesome is the right word, but
that would be extremely interesting, especially if you're like Houston fan. You'd probably go hang yourself, knowing you're hosting a playoff game the first time in a few years, and you lose to a rookie quarterback is gonna probably piss you off.
JJ Watt will just go and beat the shit out of you.
yeah,
exactly.
I would not be surprised. Yeah, nothing here is very certain. It's just, reports are, it looks like Connor Cook will do it,
Right.
but nothing official where Jack Del Rio's like he's definitely out and Connor Cook's in.
Yeah.
So game time decision on that one there, Tarnell.
All right, but I've got every home team winning that round except for Detroit, which would then take Detroit back to Dallas, which they got blown up last time, and would take Green Bay to Atlanta. And I think I almost wish Seattle would win just so Green Bay can end up going to Dallas because I feel like we would match up better against Dallas than Atlanta.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Everyone's got Dallas going to. I just feel like it's going to be Atlanta. And if it's not going to be Atlanta, I'd rather it be us. But I'd rather be the NFC Championship, be Green Bay and Atlanta than anything else.
Well, Aaron Rodgers keeps playing like he is right now. They're like fast pass to the Super Bowl.
And Fuego.
Yeah.
Dude, did you like that?
His 10-minute touchdown? What the fuck, man? He does that same little juke spin rollout to the left like 3 times in a row and then just guns a touchdown.
Yeah. I like
let that happen.
I like Geronimo Allison. I gotta say I like that kid. Listen, if Rodgers trusts, if Rodgers trusts you, I mean, no telling what could happen there. Also, with the other thing I like to see, I think on the AFC side, we said Houston and Pittsburgh, but I like KC storming through the AFC. I really do. I know it's always hard to go against the Patriots. I don't know if the Steelers. I don't know if the Steelers can possibly do it. I mean, I'm not saying they can't, but I would much rather see the KC end up in the Super Bowl than anybody else from the AFC.
Yeah, I would too. Actually,
Who would go to New England in the second round?
The second round, it depends on who wins. Okay,
Considering
both home teams win, I would say who's the number 4? I think Texas is the number 4 seed.
Yeah.
So I would say Texas would go to Houston and Steelers would go to KC.
Okay.
Jesus, Pittsburgh at KC.
Yeah, New England's gonna kill Houston then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only way
they might as well not even show up. They could rest Tom Brady for that one.
the only way that the Steelers end up going to no. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Steelers are headed for KC regardless because I'm pretty sure they're the number 3 seed. Because I think
Steelers and KC, that'd be a good game.
That is going to be a good game. They're definitely Houston's definitely the number 4 seed. So they're playing. Oh man. So if Steelers lose, that means Dolphins, which would be the 6th seed, would end up. They still end up having New England. So there's no way Pittsburgh ends up at New England. Because even if Oakland wins, they'd be the lowest seed, and they would have to go to New England. So Pittsburgh, they win, they're going to KC. That's it.
That's 2 really tough places to play right there.
Yeah, and then man, KC at Pittsburgh, KC at New England. See, the one thing I think is interesting about that is because Belichick's so good, especially with fucking with QBs. But I feel like the two QBs he wouldn't be, well, two of the QBs he won't be able to fuck with, especially in this one, is Alex Smith because he's so mistake free, and Roethlisberger just makes shit happen. I feel like those are definitely tougher matchups for Bill Belichick. And then you just notice how often New England has a problem with tough defenses. I feel like KC's defense is going right now. I don't know. I could see New England not winning, and which is hard to say, but I can see that happening. I can see the upset.
That would make me happy.
Yeah,
I would really, really like to see that, even though I don't particularly care for the Chiefs.
Right, but I mean, if I'm going to see some new blood go, I'd rather not see Pittsburgh or New England go. Like, fuck both those fan bases. So,
right? How cool would it be to see like the Chiefs and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl? Those are two teams with good pasts that haven't been relevant in forever.
Yeah, I would much rather see if I'm gonna not pick my team, I would much rather see KC in Atlanta. That way, it's another one of those things where it was like last year, where it's like I have a good story regardless.
Yeah, and KC already beat Atlanta this year.
Right. So I'd like to see KC. Okay, so you got KC, Middle of America. You got that area. They've got a championship. Great. If not Atlanta, somebody who you say for a long time was always on the edge, but just never kind of got there, and then they had lulls. But Atlanta's got a championship. Those are two fan bases I'm okay with. Like if either one of those win,
Yeah,
I'm cool with Matt. I'm cool with Matt Ryan getting one. I'm cool with Alex Smith getting the ring and being able to flip off.
I kind of like that part too, so he can just middle fingers in the air back towards San Francisco.
Right, and to into Harbaugh, because there you go. That's my bet. That's my ultimate scenario. Alex Smith winning
San Diego, so we'll go with that.
What's up? What'd you say?
And he's from San Diego, so that's another.
There you go. Also, get Andy Reid finally getting a ring. Yeah, he didn't get one with Philly, but Andy Reid getting a ring too is pretty good. He's another really good coach that no one really ends up talking about.
Yeah, it's true because he's kind of right there on the fringe. He takes his teams to the playoffs all the time.
Yeah,
right.
So it's not surprising when his teams get into the playoffs, but he never really gets to that next level where everyone talks about them as contenders for the crown.
Right.
Jewel.
Yeah.
All right, so there's that. So I don't know how do you guys see the postseason?
Dismal, dark.
Just because the Denver's not in it. First time in isn't it since 2003 since neither team that was in the Super Bowl has not made it to the playoffs?
That I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while since
relevant.
Since both, it's been a while. I think the last time was that Tampa Bay Raiders Super Bowl. Like the next year, neither team made it to the playoffs even. So we have no Carolina, no Denver.
Which I'm pretty weird. With. I don't particularly care for that last part, but it is what it is.
Hey, you guys sold your soul to the devil and got your Super Bowl. Shut up.
Yeah, I guess we did.
I think it'd be nice to see.
We were so close to missing the playoffs last year. It just, a few balls bounced our way last year that didn't this year. That weird-ass play. You remember Tarnell at my house where the reception, he was down, but he was bobbling it.
Oh, yeah.
Crossed into the end zone, and that was a touchdown. That was a Chiefs win and a Denver loss, and that changes everything for that.
That changes the whole lot.
That one silly-ass little play because he was touched down, but he didn't have the ball in his hand all the way. And by the time he was holding it, the guy was clear, and it's a touchdown, and I can't believe it.
Tyreek Hill killed you guys twice.
He murdered us.
That guy's a freaking stud, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got a 6 seed last year?
There's stuff like that makes me wonder how Bill Belichick plans for that. What'd you say?
He asked if we were the 6 seed last year. We were the 1. But we were damn close because of the way our division was. We were damn close to not winning the division, which would have put us flat out of the playoffs or some shit. We were 1 or 2 wins away from not doing it at all.
Right. I mean, it's basically the same two teams, except only thing is Raiders weren't as good. So instead of the Raiders and Chiefs being in, it was the Chiefs and the Broncos.
Right. And then the Dolphins kind of came out of nowhere. Almost like they're the team we kind of thought they would be last year all of a sudden.
Remember we were like, oh, man, we're big on the Dolphins, and then didn't do shit, and now they finally kind of made that turn.
Yeah. Just surprising. Jay Ajayi. Aaron's dumps. That's all it takes.
Yeah. But the question is, I mean, man, where do they go from here? It sucks that Tannehill got taken out like that because we don't really see the full strength of the Dolphins. And yes, they got in, but in a war of attrition, I don't know if they have enough now to battle Bell, Brown, Ben, and the Steeler defense in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh, yeah, it's a tall order. I mean, any given Sunday, but that's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for sure.
Good luck.
Yeah, definitely. All right, real quick.
Have you stopped to look at the quarterbacks that are in the AFC playoffs here? It's really kind of ridiculous.
What, Brock Osweiler?
Well,
Osweiler,
Tom Brady
Cook,
and Ben Roethlisberger, but then you've got Alex Smith, Matt Moore, Connor Cook, and Brock Osweiler.
Yeah. Well, of those other four, Alex Smith is clearly the best one. I mean, that's not even a question.
But he is not exactly known as a premier level quarterback.
No, Alex Smith would be tier 2, edge of tier 2, maybe top of tier 3. Brady and Roethlisberger. Yeah, he's very consistent. But, the other guys are like, who?
Yeah. Brock Osweiler's rich.
And then all the NFC quarterbacks, those are almost all potential Hall of Famers. Crazy.
Right. Well, you've got Stafford, Matt Ryan, Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Prescott, he's in his rookie year, but if he keeps up, sure.
I don't know, yeah.
Backing him up is Romo. Yeah, Russell Wilson.
And Eli Manning.
If you go from
it's really kind of silly.
It's like, really, it almost feels like they rode in the NFC is this fucking mayhem. It's like, this is the fucking gauntlet. If you make it out of this, we're almost going to hand you the goddamn ring. But
right. Meanwhile, over there on the AFC side, it's basically just sitting on a pillow for the Patriots.
Right.
Schmucks, yeah.
Oh my God! I swear, I saw. Did I share that with you guys? I saw something that had a realigning of the divisions, according to regionally, realigning the divisions. And I forgot who the Patriots would have. I have to find this, but someone had this weird suggestion. It was a weird suggestion, but it had, people were like, yes, finally, give the Patriots some goddamn competition, because it had somebody else mix in playing the Patriots every year, and I'm like, yeah, they've benefited from a weak division since this entire
for
time.
A long time, yeah.
Oh
basically, man, since they stepped up into control of it in 2001.
Yeah, right, since Brady's been on the team, I'm assuming.
Hey, what do you guys think about Brady as an MVP candidate?
No,
it's tough. He missed 4 games, right? So.
He missed 4 games, and during those 4 games, they went 3-1, including beating. At the time, the Cardinals were coming off of an amazing season. Since then we've kind of seen him exposed, but I kind of feel like from the AFC.
Because
I can't give it to him just because of that, just because of how well they did without him, with Garoppolo.
Yeah, and the guy behind Garoppolo. It almost makes me wonder if – and remember when Brady went out and Castle came in? Yeah. I'm not going to say that Tom Brady is totally a system guy, but I think
system guy.
Put him over there in Cleveland, and I think we got a different story.
All right, I found it. All right, so the realignment would put Pittsburgh in the AFC North. It would be Buffalo, Pittsburgh, New England, and the Jets. So you'd take Miami out of it.
I like that.
You'd have who is this? This is the Ravens, the Giants, the Eagles, and the Redskins.
Oh, so we're just mixing conferences and everything now.
Yeah, that's one. The Jaguars, the Dolphins, the Bucks, and the Saints, literally regional. What is this? Panthers, Bengals, Titans, Falcons. KC. This is the Rams. This is before the Rams moved, but you have KC, Rams, Colts, and Browns. The North kind of stays the same. The NFC North stays the same. You've got Denver, Cardinals, Texans, and Cowboys. And then you've got Chargers, Seahawks, Raiders, and 49ers.
That makes too much sense. They would
What,
never do it.
Yeah,
It would never
they never
happen.
will.
So, what do you guys think about the coaching carousel? So, Denver and the Chargers, out of our 3 teams, are looking for head coaches. Aaron, do you have any idea?
Yeah. LA's looking for somebody. Frisco's looking for somebody. Denver, San Diego.
Jacksonville's looking for somebody. San Diego.
Jacksonville, Buffalo.
But we only care about Denver and Chargers.
Yeah, who cares about the rest?
Well, I'm just saying. Well, depending on where people go, affects who you can
and also,
can get.
out of all those teams, the 2 most attractive teams are the Chargers and the Broncos.
Well, yeah. You've got. Listen, first of all, for San Diego, you've got the weather, so there's that. You've got.
Yeah. It's so nice this time of year.
You've got right. You've got a veteran QB in Rivers. You've got pieces. You've got an up-and-coming running back. You've got some pieces of that. As long as you can keep people healthy, you've got a decent shot. The downside, there's that. You've got in Denver, you may not have the QB, but you definitely have the defense to hold on where you can develop somebody.
Yeah, and I don't know that I'm completely sold that Simeon's not going to be a pretty solid QB. His numbers have been pretty good all year. Shitty O-line and terrible run game, but a defense that's good enough to carry you to 9-7.
Maybe.
Right. That was all defense.
Yeah.
But Denver has a stud defense, so do they promote their defensive coordinator?
I don't think so. No, Wade Phillips.
Or do they just – do you think you're going to look for an offensive-minded coach now?
Well, Wade Phillips is not under contract next year, so there's it's no guarantee he's coming back, but I expect him to. The names that I've heard floated around are Kyle Shanahan and Vance Johnson for head coach, and I wouldn't be super shocked to see McCoy come back as offensive coordinator.
I can see that.
Because I talk a lot of shit about how McCoy was just the offensive coordinator with Manning, and how hard is it to be a coordinator when all you got to do is hold the clipboard and say, yeah, just go do what you do. But he was also there when they put together that crazy ass offense with Tebow that made it into the playoffs.
I think he's offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys that's where he belongs.
Right. Listen, people always want to jump things and try, and I get you for wanting to try. But listen, just because you can coordinate linebackers doesn't mean you could coordinate a whole damn defense. And just because you can coordinate a whole damn defense doesn't mean you can coordinate a whole damn team. I mean, sometimes
it's not even
you're just
coordinating a team. You're a leadership position now.
Right.
You can kind of it's just
you're always a leadership
dynamic.
Position, but it's like your responsibility changes and adjusts. And you can't hyper focus it on one thing. So it's like sometimes you're just niche and you got to be niche, which is why like everyone was like. North Turner, like, I hate him as a coach, but everyone gave him props. Everyone says offensive genius. So I was like, okay, make him coordinator then. Because he certainly wasn't built for being a total head coach. And I feel like that for a lot of guys. Sometimes people go to make the step up, and maybe, head coach is a fucking enormous responsibility in a lot of game planning. And I feel like that's, it's special people that can pull that one off. I feel like sometimes your specialization is probably, where, not saying you shouldn't try to strive for more, but sometimes it's best that you, stay in your lane to a degree. And I feel like Mike McCoy, maybe he was in on that. Sometimes you get lucky, you just have the team where you can coach everyone. But I don't know if he necessarily had that in San Diego.
Yeah, and I think a little bit too, it was a crazy-ass year in San Diego. There was some really stupid shit that happened at the end of some games over and over and over. So he also kind of got unlucky, but, it is what it is. You lose to the Browns, and I think that clinched it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to help you out much. All right, so here we go. Let's go real quick on our weekly lamp challenge. I don't have scores, but I do have people who did better. For those of you wondering about Week 17 for the games that mattered.
Oh, word.
And this is great because we had Aaron on the coin flip for all his choices for this and the week.
That's right. I wonder how I did.
Yeah, so we had Matthew Stafford versus Alex Smith. Jason chose Stafford. Me and Aaron had Alex Smith. Stafford had a better performance there. So go grab Jason on that one. Russell Wilson versus Aaron Rodgers. Me and Jason chose Aaron. Me and Jason chose Aaron Rodgers. Aaron chose Russell Wilson, which is so dumb of him. I don't know why he would do that. Of course, Aaron Rodgers did better. He had a wonderful performance there on Sunday night. Closed out the season. From the running back, we have Murray versus Montgomery. Montgomery did better. Me and Jason chose Montgomery. For some weird reason, Aaron chose Murray.
I'm so bad at this.
You're so horrible. Jay Ajayi versus Garrett Blunt. Me and Jason chose Blunt. Aaron, again, with a weird pick, and chose Jay Ajayi. It's crazy.
I'm starting to suspect that there's a fix-in on this.
Go ahead and watch it. It's weird. All right, Mike Evans versus Jordan Nelson. We all chose Nelson, but Mike Evans actually had a better performance. He actually had a touchdown, so that helped him there. Golden Tate versus Tyreek Hill. Me and Aaron chose Tyreek Hill, but Golden Tate actually did better. Congratulations, Jason, on that choice.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive how badly the coin did.
Yeah. Cameron Brate versus Eric Ebron. Brate did not do well. I'm the only one who chose him. Jason and Aaron had Eric Ebron. They congratulations on that one. Coin flip was right on that one. Deion Sims versus Jamie Graham. We all chose Graham. We were right there. Defenses, Packers, Lions. Me and Jason chose Packers. Aaron chose the Lions.
Man, I'm so dumb. Why am I so dumb?
The last one, we had Bucks at Falcons, and it looks like I didn't put it down there, but it looks like Aaron might have chose the Bucks there, and he was right. I think that was the only one there. I forgot to type it in, but I'm pretty sure you chose the Bucks. So
that sounds like something I would do.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go, Aaron.
Jameis Winston away.
So yeah, that was that. Let's see here. So that was there. We have our end of the year for weekly pick'ems.
This is the part that's disappointing. I should have emailed in my picks or something because we are so damn close to have it come down to a coin toss. What's going to happen?
Yeah, pretty interesting. So, here we are. Last week of the year. Unless we want to keep going with these postseason picks, but I'm pretty sure for the regular season, this is it. Yeah. All right, here we go. First game, Panthers at Bucks. Aaron and Jason chose the Panthers. Chose the Bucks. I chose the Panthers. I got the L there. Aaron and Jason have the W's. Coin flip, did you well there, Aaron?
Oh, good, because I would have not picked the Buccaneers because Jameis Winston.
Patriots at Dolphins. Me and Jason chose the Patriots. Aaron, for some reason, chose the Dolphins. I don't know why he did that. So there's the L there.
This game is rigged. I'm calling shenanigans.
Chiefs at Chargers. Me and Aaron chose the Chiefs. Jason chose the Chargers. Me and Aaron got the W there, and Jason took an L. Redskins. Giants at Redskins. Jason and Aaron chose the Redskins. I chose the Giants. I got the dub.
No.
Saints at Falcons. Everyone chose the Falcons. Lucky you, Aaron. We all got the W there. Although Falcons seemed to want to give it away towards the end, but they pulled it out. Seahawks at 49ers. We all got the Seahawks. God. Luckily you, Aaron. We all got the dub. Cowboys at Eagles. Me and Jason chose the Eagles. Weirdly, Aaron chose the Cowboys. Took an L there.
You would have chosen the Cowboys anyway.
Not when they didn't have anything to play for, I don't think. But it's easy. It's easy to say in hindsight.
Packers at Lions. Jason chose the Lions. Aaron was smart enough and got the coin flip for the Packers.
Sweet.
So he got the dub there.
Hooray for my intelligence.
So, for the record, Aaron 5-3, Jason 5-3. I was 7-1.
No. This is shenanigans.
Hey, listen, buddy. A coin flip was fair as hell. Even when I messed up, I kept flipping things multiple times and giving you the benefit of the doubt. So you did good.
He just kept dropping on the floor. That's all.
So the final standings overall: Jason pulling up the rear, 67-2, 500 on the pick.
500, baby.
Aaron 73-61-2, and me 77, 57, and 2.
I ended up with 73.
Yeah.
What? 73.
Okay, that's not too bad then. Because I didn't have my numbers from the week before. I thought we were a little closer than that.
Oh no, well we were, but 7. I'm up. I have a couple games because the last week it was like 68, 58, and I was 70 and 56. I was up on 2 games last week.
Yeah.
And I went up 2 games again because of this. So
I think we went into last week with you maybe up by 1.
Yeah. We went into it. Yeah.
And that's the last that I heard.
Actually, yeah, week 15, we tied week 15.
Mm-hmm.
And from then on, I just pulled away.
Yeah, then you got one.
Yeah.
And then the coin fucked me.
Yeah, the coin did you well. You did 5 and 3, buddy.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Could be worse.
Yeah. However,
I don't know about that Dolphins one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you would have fucked up somewhere else though.
Yeah, I would have picked the Buccaneers.
Right. See, there you go. The bonus was Raiders at Broncos. We all had the Broncos, so no one has to take a shot on that one.
I'm taking a shot just to celebrate that one.
Well, there you go.
And
take that shot.
I poured it.
Yeah. So there you go. That was it for weekly pick'ems. You know who to choose, who to listen to when you go to bet. Check your boy here. Do not listen to Jason, but he's all right at fantasy. So let's see. Do we want to do picks for next week for the wild card? Or do we just want to let the season go right now?
We'll let it go.
Yeah, we could let it go. We could tweet them out. You can follow us on the Twitters.
Follow us on the Twitters. I'll call them. I'm calling them. All right.
I have the same Super Bowl pick as you, Tarno. So we're good.
What? KC in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I kind of see this going.
That's more wishful for me, I think. I could see it happening, but if I'm predicting Patriots.
Yeah, well,
Patriots and Cowboys?
I don't see the Cowboys doing it. I would say probably Pat's Green Bay, unless Aaron Rodgers suddenly starts changing his MO, because that guy is just winning games by himself.
Right. Listen, I have faith that if we can get past the Giants, because the Giants are just pesky like that.
Yeah, the Giants are that team.
If we can get past the Giants, I say we can do it. I think we have a very good shot. So
just take out Odell Beckham's knees.
It's not that. It's breaking Eli Manning.
Well, Eli Manning needs Odell Beckham.
Well, no, but this is my thing. He'll find somebody else. He'll find
nobody else. Have you been watching their offense this year? They've most of their games have been won by just slant routes.
Yeah, but this is one of the things where we could shut down Odell and someone else will spring up.
Don't forget they had David Tyree when they won the Super Bowl against.
Yeah, there is that.
No one even thought about David Tyree.
That's exactly my point. Is somebody else will step up?
Yeah, watch out for them sticky helmets.
So it'll be either that what's that guy's name? The rookie wide receiver. I can't think of his name right now.
Mitchell? Malcolm Mitchell?
No. On Giants. That's the Patriots.
Oh.
I want to say it's like Sterling Sharp.
Yeah, Shepard.
There you go. Sterling Shepard. It was Sterling something. But Sterling Shepard, and then Victor Cruz could all of a sudden be amazing out of nowhere. So I'm not that it's completely Odell Beckham. I'm not discounting him. I'm just saying if we shut him down, I can see someone else blowing up. So as long as we just keep the whole thing contained, we can do this. And go Pat, go. So I think that does it for this 2016 season. Follow us on the Twitters. We'll be talking about it. All right. So for Aaron and Jason, I am Tarnell. Hey guys, it's been fun. Hopefully we'll do better next year. I hope I do better. I had a shitty fantasy football season, but I will do better next year. Hope we all do. See you guys next year, 2017. Peace.
Fight on, Tro.